Well, it turns out Trump might have been telling the truth about Iran, about the documents. There's an update to this story. Turns out, if you remember this, they were making a big to-do about this leaked audio piece showcasing Trump. Let's play it again. This is the leaked audio of Trump talking to people about classified documents, and they're saying, oh my gosh, he's showing them classified documents. See, he's such a bad guy. They didn't care about what the documents said. The documents showed that the Joint Chiefs of Staff was trying to march us into war with Iran. They said, that doesn't. Trump's the bad guy. How dare he show that to people? How dare he? So they were really up in arms about this. And here's the clip again of that meeting. Now listen to, actually, before you listen to it, the update to this is that there are no classified documents about Iran that were found. Okay, they did not find them in the Mar-a-Lago home. They also searched his New Jersey home. They did not find any classified documents in his New Jersey home. They figured, okay, because he's got a New Jersey home and he's got the Mar-a-Lago home, and he goes to New Jersey in the summer and he's in Mar-a-Lago in the winters. And they thought that and that meeting that took place in the recording that we'll play again for you was in New Jersey. So because of that recording, they were thinking there must be classified documents in the New Jersey house. They went to Mar-a-Lago, as we know. They raided Mar-a-Lago. They got a bunch of classified documents. They did not find in those classified documents these Iran documents that Trump was talking about in the meeting, but they knew about the meeting. But they didn't find any Iran docs. So they went and they asked to search his home in New Jersey. They were able to search the home in New Jersey. Trump's team did cooperate with that one. Which is why you didn't know about it, right? Which is why it didn't make the news, because they cooperated. And they found no classified documents whatsoever in New Jersey. So they assumed that he used the New Jersey house like a vacation home, where he went, he brought his stuff, and when he left, he took all of his things. So these documents apparently are nowhere to be found. They're not a part of the indictment. He's got the 31 indictment against him, and these are not in it. So was Trump telling the truth? Because he said, actually, let's play the Brett Baer clip first. He says this about what he was showing the people in the room. This is what he said.
It wasn't a document, Brett. There was no document. That was a massive amount of papers and everything else talking about Iran and other things. And it may have been held up or may not, but that was not a document. I didn't have a document per se. There was nothing to declassify. These were newspaper stories, magazine stories, and articles.
I'm just saying.
Okay, newspapers, magazines, and articles. That's what he says. So now we're going to listen to it again, because now we know there are no Iran documents in his indictment. That's what he says, newspapers, magazines, and articles. So let's listen to the tape again and see if we can imagine that that's what this is.
These are bad, sick people.
That was your coup, against you.
Well, it started right at the beginning.
Like when Millie's talking about, you were going to try to do a coup. No, they were trying to do that before you even were sworn in.
That's right.
Trying to overthrow your election.
Well, with Millie, let me see that. I'll show you an example. He said that I wanted to attack Iran. Isn't it amazing? I have a big pile of papers. This thing just came up. Look. This was him. They presented me this. This is off the record, but they presented me this. This was him. This was the Defense Department and him. Wow. We looked at some. This was him. This wasn't done by me. This was him. All sorts of stuff. It's pages long. Look. Wait a minute. Let's see here.
Yeah.
I just found, isn't that amazing? This totally wins my case, Except it is like highly confidential, secret. This is secret information. But look at this. You attack, and
Hillary would print that out all the time,
she'd send it. No, she'd send it to Anthony Weiner,
Yeah.
the pervert.
Please print.
By the way, isn't that incredible?
Yeah.
I was just saying, because we were talking about it, and he said he wanted to attack Iran and what? These are the papers. This was done by the military, given to me. I think we can probably, right?
I don't know. We'll have to see. Yeah, we'll have to try to
Declassify.
figure out
See, as president, I could have declassified it. Now I can't, but this is classified.
Now we have a problem.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
It's so cool. I mean, it's so. Look, we here and I have. And you probably almost didn't believe me, but now you believe me.
No, I believe
It's
you.
incredible, right?
No,
Hey, bring some Cokes in, please.
Okay, so listening to it again, I suppose it's possible that what he was looking through was because the people he was sitting with were the people that were helping Mark Meadows with his book, the former chief of staff, for the fourth chief of staff for Trump. So it's possible that this was maybe a draft of the book, and he was showing, going through the pages and saying, "See, look at this." Like Mark Meadows had written something, maybe an excerpt in his book saying, "This is, this was actually Mark Milley. He had come up with a plan to attack Iran and blame it on Trump, and all of these." It's possible that this was written down in Mark Meadows' book, and that he was referring to maybe the notes for Mark Meadows' book, or maybe a draft of Mark Meadows' book. I mean, that's just what I'm hearing when I listen to it again, knowing that there are no Iran documents that they found. And this meeting happened after he was president. And he's sitting there saying, so maybe we could get this declassified. He very well could have been pointing to, and listening to it, I think it's possible that it wasn't classified documents, that it was maybe something else. Like maybe it really was articles, or like a testimony of Mark Meadows or something that then, that's just what I guess it's possible. I mean, I don't know what the other explanation could be, unless he was able to really hide that document somewhere. And when they raided Mar-a-Lago and they raided his New Jersey home, they weren't able to find those classified documents. That's possible that they're just hidden still. And but it seems that they would know if those documents are with where they're supposed to be, or if they're missing, right? You'd think that they would know if those documents are missing, or maybe they wouldn't, because maybe they don't know what the documents are. So it's hard to say. But that's the update to that there are no Iran documents in the indictment, and maybe Trump was telling the truth. I don't know. So that's that. But they're certainly going to continue to try to pin this on him, everything, and that's what we're watching in real time happen is that. So, all right. Many are worried that the dollar may be in trouble. The world is turning away from the U.S. and shoring themselves up to avoid sanctions and other economic fallout. We now see OPEC countries banding together, saying they don't only want to trade oil in dollars anymore. And this has many worried about the future of their retirement accounts. And the fact is, there's one asset that has withstood economic upheaval and has a history of being incredibly stable, and that is gold. And you can own it in a tax-sheltered retirement account with the help of Birch Gold. That's right, Birch Gold will help you convert an existing IRA or 401k, maybe from a previous employer, into an IRA in gold. And the best part, you don't pay a penny out of pocket. Just visit birchgold.com/Kim for your free info kit. They're going to hold your hand through the whole process. Birch Gold has an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau and thousands of happy customers. So visit birchgold.com/Kim to get your free info kit on gold. Again, visit birchgold.com/Kim.